Rachel, we're back here in Metal Gear Solid. We are looking at Metal Gear.
Would you like to call anyone?
I think we already called Otacon last time before we called the episode.
Oh, some item.
And Nastasha said that that's nuclear waste, right? We don't want to swim in there.
It died.
Alright, we need to make our way to the control room, which should be upstairs.
Uh-oh.
Run away, that's a gun turret. And there's no one here, right?
Which is very weird.
Because this is supposed to be a guarded place because it's Metal Gear. What now?
Who's this, Otacon?
Yeah.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking.
Oh,
Where are you
we've
now?
heard that before.
Right in front
Alright,
of-
we already talked to Otacon at the end of last episode, so we'll skip this one. So Otacon's gonna research what the trick is to the key,
But
right?
then again, you only have one of 3.
That's true.
Where is everybody?
No one's here. Not a soul in sight. Now we have jamming on our radar. We can't see what's up. Another call.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Except Sniper
So why
Wolf.
did he call? Just to give you
An
that
update.
update?
Yeah. So he said he's always getting past everything, right?
Yeah.
Except Sniper Wolf.
Mhm.
He couldn't get past her.
Maybe she's not systematic.
We're now on top of Metal Gear.
And it starts moving.
Another update.
Is it really?
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
Snake, I found something else.
What?
Okay.
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
It's a loophole.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Pretty deadly.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Is it true?
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
He knew it all
You
along.
changed, Colonel.
Hey,
any excuses. Snake,
He's been
listen
doing
to me.
that.
This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network.
Ooh.
You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc
Remember?
with all of the
All the way
test
back
data.
there?
But where is
What?
it?
You still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
During the torture scene.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
It's all up to Otacon, Rachel.
He's the real hero in this game.
It's a pretty deadly weapon that we got here with Metal Gear.
What are you gonna do? Just run around?
We need to go to the control room. You know where Metal Gear is being controlled. Like, okay, what's this? Another update?
Snake!
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
You know that?
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Nuclear deterrent is that if you have a super nuclear weapon, then nobody would dare attempt something on you because you have a crazy weapon to counter with. Oh no, there was a soldier there. Let's run away.
Ooh.
That's why it's called deterrence. You're deterring enemies from attacking you. Rachel, did you see that?
You're in the control room.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device.
Ocelot and Liquid.
Can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Their first
Why,
target.
boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It
What's
killed
Fox-Die?
Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first.
Fox-Die, Rachel.
Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or
Also,
maybe
that is
it's
old.
just because this fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
A lot of freebies.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome Soldier's brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
But I think Ocelot wants
Big
Mother
boss.
Russia to succeed, right?
But boss,
Maybe.
you're not worried
think he
about the
mentioned
PAL
that.
being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
That's what we're trying to do.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are
see
both dead.
That's
Does
right.
Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
He's helping you.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Got all that? All that talk?
I think Otacon
Snake,
did not
I
have to
found
call
Baker's
you
top secret files.
because they were
Great
all gonna
job.
reveal it
How's it
eventually.
going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay.
Here we
this
go,
is
here
the
we go.
override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated.
Got it.
And you
It's
can
like a
only
switch.
use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What's he talking about?
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
So how do
This
you
card
change
key?
temperature?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
That's the trick, Rachel.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key.
That's why it's
The one on
blue.
the right is the high temperature key.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals,
What's
the code
Ocelot
input process is
doing?
complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Oh no, the alarm.
Damn!
We lost the key, Rachel.
That's
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
so
Snake.
stupid.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Now
How
what?
could you lose it?
Because Ocelot shot it.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Alright, we have to go get that key in the drainage ditch. Ah! Okay, ration and famas. Or just choke him out. So how do we find... Ah. Damn this dude.
Uh-oh.
How do we find the key, Rachel?
Go all the way down.
Oh wait, wrong way. Oops.
Still alive.
No, I think it's dead. Yeah,
They're good. You're almost out of life.
that's true. We had some rations to help us.
You can get hit and die now.
He didn't hit me. How many have we killed now?
5? From this episode alone.
Alright, so we need to make our way back down and get the key, right? Alright. The meter is now going down. So we should be clear from the soldiers. So first, we need to get the key back. Is that ammo? Alright.
Where will you find it? How?
You need to... I don't know. How do you search for a missing card key? What's your advice?
I don't know, physically search for it.
But it's in the toxic water, right?
Then you won't be able to get it.
Let's see. Oh no, I fell.
Uh-oh.
Any advice from the Colonel?
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector?
Yes, the mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
That's useful, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's use the mine detector.
Why is Naomi never talking to us again?
I don't know, okay? I don't see it anywhere there. We are constantly losing life.
Go up!
There, I think I see it. Oh wait, those are just... That was a bomb. I don't think I want a bomb, right? Let's throw this one away. Wait, I don't want to blow myself up. Blow up, alright. Let's see. Any more items? There's another item. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
We got
found
it. Sometimes
Go up!
we didn't get it this time, but it's possible that a rat will eat your card key.
And you'll never be able to find it?
I think there's a way to find it. I don't remember how.
When a rat eats it?
Yeah, you can kill the rat and get it, right?
What if he bit into it?
It's metal.
So it's not full anymore.
I don't think they can bite through metal, right? Rats can bite through wood and plastic, but not metal, I think.
Have you seen those people on Ripley's Believe It or Not who can eat metal?
Sure, yeah. You think metal is nutritious if you swallow them?
No, I think they're even toxic.
Sure, of course they are. Alright,
How are you gonna break the
door, huh?
glass? Yeah.
Let's take a look. You think Liquid and Ocelot are still there, hanging out?
Yeah. I think
Oh. Bye-bye.
they will ensure that they can see it through.
Well, the door is open. And I see there's a lot of cameras, so... They're not here anymore. There's no people. You see, look at the
So
radar.
weird.
They left.
Why will they leave?
Maybe they're assuming that you gave up.
Okay, left to right. That's room 10.
How come I'm not using the card key? There you go.
How will you be able to change the temp quickly?
We need to go
There's
to
a camera.
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
There's number 1. So we are supposed to.
Awaiting PAL code
We're doing
number
this to
2.
deactivate Metal Gear because
Okay, that takes care of PAL code
they have
number
already
1.
activated it.
Make it quick. They might see you.
Now PAL number 2. Freeze the key.
Yeah.
Where do we freeze it? Any ideas?
Freezer.
Bye. Can you think of a cold place?
Freezer. Don't tell me you have to go out all the way.
Where? What freezer? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Don't you recall any place where?
Oh, the where you killed Raven?
That's right. Good memory.
Can you like throw them down the water?
I don't think so. Not in this game, at least. All right, we managed to get rid of that guy. So we need to go to that storage room where we fought Raven and freeze the key.
It's way too far.
That's not that far.
What if it's incomplete?
What do you mean incomplete?
You just do 1 of 3.
That is useless. To use the key to activate or deactivate, you have to use all the required.
What if you end
key
up
cards.
being the one activating it actually?
Why would you do that?
I don't know, maybe they didn't really activate it.
Or they're just acting all the time?
Yeah, because they were still waiting for something.
They said they're ready, right, to test it. They're gonna launch it in China. Here we go. There's a lot of gun turrets here, so we better throw a chaff grenade. You see all those
There's
dots?
a lot.
All right. And don't forget, there are trapdoors here. So to freeze the key, we just hang out here for a while. Are the ravens now full, or are they still hungry?
Maybe they're always hungry.
Vulcan Raven was a big boy. He has a lot of meat.
I don't know how often they eat.
Well, flying expends a lot of energy, I would assume.
That's true.
What was your favorite boss fight? From an observer's point of view, because you were not playing. First one we fought was Ocelot with Baker at the center.
But you're not the one who defeated him.
We defeated him, but we did not kill
Someone
him.
else did.
Second fight was against a tank. Third fight was against the ninja. Fourth fight was against Mantis. The-
Mantis was annoying. It was so slow.
He controls furniture. And then he could read our minds as well. Then we fought Sniper Wolf the first time in the long hallway. Then we fought the Hind D helicopter, which was a long fight. Then Sniper Wolf Part 2.
I think Sniper was a good one.
The first or the second one? Oh wait,
The second one.
it's now blue, right? So it's already
Yeah.
frozen. The thing is, we have to hurry back, or else it might change back to room temperature.
So make it really quick.
Oh, I forgot. Chaff grenade. Got shot. All right. And then after this, we have to heat the card.
What if you dip it in some radioactive?
Radioactive
Thing.
doesn't necessarily mean that it's hot. Do you remember any hot place that we have seen?
Oh, there's a hot tub. Not a tub, but like a hot pool. Like if you fall into it, you'll die.
Where? Do you
I don't remember where it was.
The blast furnace. Yeah, we had to go all the way back there.
So you're gonna dip the card in there?
Just stay in. I think there's ambient. The ambient temperature is very hot. So of all the molten metal.
Hey, make it quick.
I'm trying to get up. All right.
So they really left?
That's right. Maybe they assumed that we gave up because we lost the key, the drainage ditch. There's a guard here.
What was that noise?
Alright, he's dead. Okay, and then chaff grenade because there's a lot of cameras inside.
Okay, second one.
Alright, here we go. Blue key card. So we had all three key cards all along.
Palcode number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcode number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Not burn it, just warm it. Okay, shoot a chaff grenade. And we'll go all the way back to the blast furnace. Let's just warm the key and we'll save it once we're back in this room.
Because you won't be able to successfully put it, right? They will be able to come out and make it difficult for you.
Alright. What do you mean?
That's just my guess. It's usually just to make it more intense.
You think someone will stop us from using the last key? We'll find out. Who is the least memorable Foxhound member?
Ocelot.
Still Ocelot after torturing us? He is a survivor. Only Ocelot and Liquid are still alive.
You learn their story once they die, so he's got no real story.
I guess you have a point there.
So he's not that memorable. Well, the octopus guy
That's right.
never.
I was gonna mention Decoy Octopus. We really never met the true Decoy Octopus. We don't know anything about it except that he is a master of disguise and he even likes injecting the blood of whoever he's impersonating. And then if you were paying attention in the dialogue between Ocelot and Liquid, they mentioned that Baker and Octopus died because of Fox dying. What was that all about?
Some kind of, I don't know, something else they were experimenting on.
That's right.
How come you're not falling into those trapdoors?
Because if you stay still for a second, you will. Oh wait, how come there are guards in here now? Okay, I'm also gonna pick up a body armor that I have missed the entire time. It will help in reducing the damage that I take from gunfire and
But it might slow you
enemy
down.
weapons. I think we're gonna need it later. There are 2 giant lifts. We have to take both of them back to the blast furnace.
Why are the ravens out?
They're trapped. They can fly away, right?
No, I mean, why did they leave the freezer room?
No, they're ravens outside and inside. Will this make you dizzy if you do this in real life?
Yeah, try it.
Can you crawl like this? Oh wait, what's this? A master.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Why?
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called fox dye?
Right on cue.
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
Maybe
it's
he's given
too
one.
similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember.
Did she?
Did Naomi
Remember at
give
the start?
you some kind of
Yeah.
injection?
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
There you
Arrest?
go.
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Torture.
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
So Master is the one who figured it all out. What can you say about the fox dye? It still has claimed 2 victims up to this point. Will there be a third, a fourth, a fifth?
But they say it's not yet on its...
What? I couldn't move this. Okay.
Whoa.
There are mines in here, which weren't here before. Which is why I blew up. And there's some more mines. What's that item? Ration. There are more mines? No more. Alright. I hear a gun turret somewhere. Let's just throw a chaff grenade to be safe. Ah, damn it. I'm almost dead.
Couldn't wait for it to activate before you got up and ran.
That's true. Alright. Once we're up, we're at the blast furnace area. It's gonna be hot in there. So the Colonel said that Naomi was sending coded messages. What's her motive?
She's part of the Foxhound team.
So she's a member of Foxhound. She's under Liquid Snake's command.
Might be.
Alright, are there more mines here? Okay, there are none. Alright, back at the furnace. It's now time to warm the key.
What if you just threw a bomb and stay there?
I think the bomb will dissipate pretty soon, right? That steam comes out pretty fast. Alright. Trying to find the body armor. I wonder where it is. Maybe here? There are cameras everywhere. There you go. That will be
So
helpful.
are you wearing it now?
I need to equip it every time. So later, maybe because the place is colored reddish, hard to see. But you'll see later that Snake is actually wearing it. Ow.
Is the card red?
Do you see it? The card? That's too soon. Oh, it's already red. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here then. And go back. We should hurry before it cools down. Do you see my armor now?
Doesn't look different.
It's at a different color. Later when the camera zooms in. Do you see it now? There's a different color on my top.
Okay, yeah.
On and off, see? You see it?
Yeah.
To test your color blindness, what color is the armor?
I'm not colorblind. It's green.
Good job, you passed the test.
I'm not colorblind. You're colorblind.
Oh wait, forgot about you. Better hurry or else the card might cool down. Then we'll have to get past Raven's death. What do you call a death place?
Plagues of death.
Okay, sure.
Save your strength.
Snake punches first with the left hand, right? You see it? I wonder why he does that. Left, right. Oh, another update.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Gray Fox.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me.
Who's the other
It's my
him?
one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's that he?
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes.
Big Boss.
He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened.
That's where he fought Snake.
You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound.
She is
I knew it
part
was
of
my
them.
best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
She has a crush on Snake.
You still hate me?
Not exactly.
Here.
I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die?
She knows.
Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering.
Like smartphones.
They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of
Yeah.
cytokine,
He got
a
confused.
peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then,
She sounds
the
like a
victim
doctor.
dies.
She's so smart.
Apoptosis?
She's a doctor.
You mean the heart
Yeah.
cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time?
We don't know,
Naomi.
Rachel.
I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
What does that mean, Rachel?
You weren't.
The Colonel?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation.
She was under someone's
I just
command.
wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
And she got caught, Rachel.
Naomi.
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for
Right.
that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Can't get distracted. So, but Naomi said that as part of our mission, we were supposed to be infected by Fox Die. That was not her scheme. That was part of the operation.
So I bet it's the Colonel's call.
But you're old buddies.
You're going through the ice place, so what happens to the card?
We have to be fast before it cools down. We just have to be fast. Because we have to go through this room to get to Metal Gear. As long as we don't waste time in here, we'll be fine.
Good job.
Let's double check the card. If it's still red, it's still red.
Okay, go.
Thank you for the ration and the chat greeting. Oops, missed that box. Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright, Rachel. A lot of things are gonna happen when we go upstairs. I think it's a good place to call it.
So what's Naomi gonna say?
Snake, Naomi's under arrest.
What the hell is happening over there? What's the Colonel thinking?
Campbell is... I'm sorry, I can't say anymore. But please believe me, I'm here to help you until the end.
You think she's also against us?
I think she's got really pure intentions.
Okay.
Please, Nick, don't give up.
Alright then. We'll see you next time as we input the final PAL key here
In Metal Gear Solid.